from QVC. Like, if we were in a store and we saw this, like most of us, including me, would walk right by it because I wouldn't know what it is. But boy, could I use this at home. It's from Henning Lee. It's a magnet and collapsible silicone microwave cover. Among as many things, and a splatter guard as well. At a clearance price now, it's only $14.99, 30% off. 3 easy pays at $5. You choose the credit card. Just 3 colors, and these are the final quantities. So that's red.
Red.
We have gray. There's your gray. Red, gray. We also have blue. There's your blue. And is 3 colors? Okay, so 3 colors.
So,
all right, sir.
Let me come back here. Okay, first off, it's a universal lid. Up to about 11-inch pan or pot. So if you don't have a lid, maybe you have one of these skillets that has pour spouts and it just didn't come with a lid. This will go over the top. Stop that splattering, the bacon, the grease, if you're deep frying. Yeah, you can pull up the dome here too. It goes up high. So if you wanted to put this up high like this, it'll work. It also has these little holes right here. Flatten that. So you can see if you were, say, simmering and you wanted to reduce a sauce. Again, when I use it on pans, I usually flatten it out like this. Okay. And then when you go to use it in the microwave, you could pull this up here, depending on how high you want to go. And this goes over the top of your dish like this and sits there. See there? Now again, you can vent it if you want, but in the microwave, I like to keep that vent closed because it keeps moisture inside, steams your food better, doesn't dry out rice, doesn't dry out pasta. But there's one more thing. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Look at this. Let me come back here to the microwave.
All right.
Because there is a magnet. So where does this live? Okay. You heat up your food and you take this. If we come in close, take a look. I'm going to just take this guy and stick it up there. Ta-da! And it lives in there.
It lives where it needs to be.
Whenever you need, you just take this, pull it down here off the top, and it goes right over the top of your dinner plate. And you have it whenever you need it like that. Isn't that great?
That is good.
And then to clean it, it just comes out and goes in the dishwasher. It's made of pure silicone, so microwave safe, BPA free, dishwasher safe.
Okay, we don't have to worry. Top rack dishwasher?
You know, silicone is fine even on the bottom.
Doesn't matter.
Top rack if you want, but bottom rack's fine. Yeah.
Okay. The total diameter of it is 11¼ inches, so you can kind of gauge it, 4½ inches. And while we're here, we have red, we have blue, and then we have gray. Gray now very limited, 4 dozen in the gray. So gray most limited, blue and red. All right, so it's cool. It works like a lid when I need it on the stove top.
On the stove, but it also works
in the microwave.
As a splatter guard, as a microwave cover. It also insulates so it heats better. So if you've ever had chicken that's like too hot to eat in the outside and cold in the middle. So this will help to sort of evenly distribute heat in your microwave. So when I come back here again, this is just, you're gonna put this in here. I'm gonna microwave this and reheat that food and whatever it is. And then when you're done, you're gonna open this up. And here's the best part. You could just lift this straight up here and it has a magnet, so it lives right there. And there's my food. Isn't that cool? Now also, if you wanted to save a little room, I could take this off here. And remember, it flattens down all the way, okay? Just like this. And then, so it's nice and flat, and then I put it up. That's usually how you'd store it. Like,
that's even better.
So you have more room. If you have like bowls or things, you're heating sauce or pasta bowls.
All right. Instead of putting that stuff that stretches, that's clear over the top of a bowl, and we're never really sure we should be using that in a microwave anyway.
I don't think so.
This is what we should be using in the microwave.
Right.
We're actually going to show you this, so take a look at this.
Yeah, and here you can see, so again, it's also refrigerator safe if you need to.
I think that was the wrong thing. Just fooling.
That's the wrong one. But by the way, it is good to say that though, if you wanted to. I just went right into there, but it is refrigerator safe. So again, you can adjust the height to this. So you have this level right there, which just gives you a little dome. If you want, maybe you have a bigger bowl, maybe you're making popcorn. And you want to put this over a big bowl so you have room for the popcorn to pop over the top.
Oh, cool.
You can put that like that. If you're boiling, or you flatten it all down, just press it all down like this, and that's how you flatten it. When you're boiling things and you want it to reduce, maybe you have a sauce or a gravy or you know anything that you want to reduce, open that vent, close the vent if you want the liquid in, and then put it in your dishwasher to clean it. It will go from a smaller bowl, so maybe you have a small bowl like this, okay, and you want this to go over the top. It fits. See how it sits nice right there? So even though it's small, it has these different sizes, so small, medium, or large. It'll fit on all the different size bowls. And I can take this soup here.
And it's
come in here.
$15.
Yeah, and again, you're not going to have to clean. Oops, let me take this guy off because I got this guy stored in there. But then again, of course, it's not going to splatter.
You know, it'd be nice if you are in an office and you have the community microwave that you can bring in your lunch from home, and the microwave is a mess.
Yeah.
Maybe you're a good person and you volunteer to clean the microwave once and for all, and you buy this, and for $15 now everybody uses it, and the microwave isn't disgusting when it's your turn to use it.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Assuming that you're, as long as you have responsible employees and coworkers. This works great. I don't know how good they are, but yeah.
But the nice thing about this is, I think most of us, at least I use my microwave. You know, I think a lot of us use our microwaves for lots of different things, particularly for reheating food, and a lot of times it zaps the moisture right out of that food. So this is the blue, gray, a couple dozen, and then that's completely gone. The red, most popular. I mean, really any color is good. So Dutch oven.
Again, if you don't have a lid, if you're just like, I don't know where this is at, it lives in your microwave. So you can pull this off for your big stock pots, your smaller, even like a 4-quart and all that. Again, don't worry if it's odd shaped because it's silicone. See how it kind of flexes around that rim? It's keeping this safe. If I wanted to open the vent, I could do that right there. And you have that vent opening. So when you're reducing your tomatoes, if you've got tomato juice and you want to turn it into tomato sauce, you got to just get rid of some of that moisture there. So that's why that vent's there. And again, maybe you have these Jeffrey Zakarian.
The gray is now officially sold out. Thank you.
This will fit over those odd shapes because it's silicone. Again, don't worry if that kind of goes over there. It's good because it'll fit over that spout right there, and even just a regular frying pan. So even just as a regular all-around universal lid. And then in the microwave, again, it'll go over that sauce, it'll go over those. You can open it up and it'll go on here. And one more time, let me go into the microwave because I love this because it's magnetic here. There's the blue. This goes in here. You microwave it. When you're done, just take this. It will go magnetically to the top and it lives inside.
Less cleanup.
Is that great?
Better food reheat on that. I mean, it's one of those really amazing things from Henning Lee. We had the barbecue tools that were so cool a little bit earlier as well. Go back, look at items recently on air, and if you're on QVC's homepage, look for the little TV on the bottom and click on that, and then it'll open up to QVC2, QVC3, and then just scroll down. All right. Is that it, Jeremy?
That's it for me.
Thank you so much.
So good having you in the kitchen. Can we do a little
I know. I'll have to do a bump.
All right. She taught me the dance. All right, the bump dance.
It's the worst when you bump and the person's out.
Yeah.
Hello. Hi. Lucinda, did you do the bump when you were in school?